He's got sort of an aw shucks demeanor. You know what I'm talking about, but there's a lot more to this guy, and that's not the guy that you're going to be seeing on the field. He kind of reminds me of Eli Manning, so kind of had to ask him about the man who he was essentially brought here to replace, and here's a look at some of our conversation.
I spoke with him Friday on the phone, and it was awesome to hear from him. And
He called you up.
He did, yeah. So so that was awesome to hear from him, and he's an awesome guy. I can't wait to learn from him.
How much longer do you think Eli Manning has left on the field as quarterback for the Giants?
I don't really know about that. I'm just looking forward to getting with him, learning from him, and being teammates. So I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm excited to be here.
This is your opportunity, Daniel. New York fans want to hear from you. Giant fans want to see a winning season. You want to address any critics, any potential fans. You want to address New York.
Yeah, I just say, there's no one that's going to work harder than I will. There's no one, who's going to be more dedicated to making sure that we're in a position to win games, whatever my role is initially and, in the future. So, you're getting a competitor, a tough guy, and someone who's going to do all he can to make sure we're winning football games.
Okay, so he did a pretty good job of avoiding my Eli Manning question, but it's kind of weird. I felt like I was interviewing Eli. Very similar temperaments, very calm, and there's a lot of similarities here. As you may know, they also played for the same coach. Now, Daniel's coach at Duke was Eli's coach at Ole Miss, and here's more from Daniel.
Caught at the 35-yard line.
I really enjoyed my time at Duke.
I know Coach Cutt had a huge impact on your career and the way you see things. How would he describe you?
I think he'd say, I'm dedicated. I think he'd say, committed to football, committed to the team. He always says being a good teammate is the best compliment someone can give you. So hopefully he'd say that. Hopefully my teammates would.
It's been an interesting draft process because obviously you've gotten a lot of attention, but people don't know you're tough.
He's going to come in here with a chip on his shoulder.
And you may be able to right now look in front of the crowd and people see you and they see a young guy coming out of Duke, but they don't know you're tough. And I think that is one of the biggest compliments people can give you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully Coach Cutt would say that too. But I think toughness is critical when you're playing football, especially quarterback. So I've always taken a whole lot of pride in that, and I think that's a strength of mine. I look forward to improving it even more.
You have the nickname Swag. Now that's got to be the sickest nickname ever. You want to tell me how you got the nickname Swag?
Yeah, that's just kind of come up again since through this draft process. That was a high school thing.
Okay.
But I think it was just an older kid on the team when I was maybe a sophomore, and he called me that once, and it kind of stuck.
Swag, I like it. He mentioned high school, and what's interesting is that he was barely recruited out of high school, but he proved his naysayers wrong, and I hope he'll be able to do that here in New York.